different on their skin compared to my treatment on my black skin. Boy, oh boy. So, but the thing that I didn't put into consideration is that most of them are white. And the experience is different on their skin compared to my skin. Hello wonderful people, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about my experience doing laser hair removal treatment. So specifically laser hair removal treatment on my black skin. Boy, oh boy. So I've been hearing a lot of people saying they do laser hair, it's the best thing. But the thing that I didn't put into consideration is that most of them are white. And the experience is different on their skin compared to my skin. So let's start. What is laser hair removal? Laser hair removal is when there's a machine with light. It targets your follicle, your hair follicle, so it burns it from the roots. Thereby, after you do few sessions, let's say 6 to 7 sessions of this, it will permanently kill your hair growth. Like, yeah, I think it says about 10 years. For at least 10 years, you will not have hair growing on your skin or wherever you've decided to do the treatment on. For me, I wanted to do it on my arms, underarms, as well as my bikini area. So that will just save me a lot of hassle, headaches, having to shave instead of having to shave all the time. On black skin, the fact that I have a very curly hair, whenever I shave under my arms, I tend to have ingrown hair. When my hair starts growing back, it grows in curls and it grows under the skin rather than coming out. So that creates a bump and makes it really painful, and I have to deal with the antibiotics. It's like there will be an infection or something like that. So getting rid of this hair completely saves me those type of mess, having to deal with ingrown hair. And so yeah, that's when I decided to embark on this journey, should I call it, to get rid of body hair in certain areas. And I made appointment in couple of places. So there was usually, when you make laser hair removal appointment, the first time they will do it for free, just to do like a patch test to see that your skin is compatible, if your skin is compatible with their machine, because there are different types of machine out there to do laser hair removal. So I did this appointment in this place. It went well, but I thought, it is a little bit painful. So let's see if other places will have, less painful machine. Because the way I see white people, Caucasian, light-skinned people doing it, they tend to, they feel something. It's not like it's painless, but it's not, I don't think it was as painful as it happened to me. So I thought maybe if I try other machines, other places with different machine, maybe I will have a different result. So I booked elsewhere, and I knew I was even in more pain than the first place I had been. And I decided, then I told the practitioner, the person doing the laser on me, I said, oh, that's really painful. And they would normally, when I express that I'm in pain, they tend to like, maybe I'm just a pussy. Maybe that's why I cannot handle the pain. So they kind of shrug it off that normally people can handle it. But the thing that they're not saying, the thing they are not realizing rather, is these other people aren't black people like me. These are white people they are comparing to me. So first of all, let me even mention that I have read that I decided to do research on this. So I read that laser hair removal, the machine works best on patients that have light skin, so Caucasian, with dark hair. So that's the best kind of client or patient for laser hair treatment. Now, since the laser picks only the dark thin on the skin, but then the problem with me as a patient is I have dark skin and I have dark hair. So that means it picks up the whole thing and it burns everything. That's why it makes sense to me now that it's even more painful to me than it is for Caucasian with dark hair. Second, when I went to the second laser hair treatment place, I told them, oh, I'm feeling pain, it's really painful, I cannot continue. And you know, they were like, oh, but this is the lowest setting. And I was like, yeah, but it's really painful. So yeah, I had to end the treatment. They put is it aloe vera, they put something over it, and I left. The thing is, they do not realize it's actually that bad because you do not get to see anything on the skin. You don't see it burning, you don't see any react, it doesn't react until days later. That's when the skin starts showing the burns that happened a few days ago. And it makes sense to me because I knew what I felt, that it was really painful. But trying to tell them that it's really painful, they're probably not able to understand because they have white skin. Almost all their patients are white, so they really don't know what I am feeling and why I'm reacting this way. So then I said I will still try somewhere else. After some time had gone by, of course, it wasn't immediately. So I went to a third place and they were using, I think they call it IPL machine. And they, in some areas, by the way, on my body, some parts are more painful than others. So we were doing my legs. We decided to try on my legs. And I knew it was again really painful, and unfortunately they don't get to see the burn there and then until days later. So when I'm home, when I take a shower or something, then I'll see a darker patch on my skin. I'll be like, okay, I cannot go back to this place anymore. So out of these 3 places that I have been to, then I decided, well, the first place was painful, but this is the only place I went to that I wasn't burnt. It's painful, but I didn't get burnt. So even though the initial plan was I would do my underarm and I would do my bikini area to get rid of the hair there, and it seemed like I cannot stand, the only place I can stand to do the treatment on is under my arm. So yeah, I decided to stick with this second place where at least I don't get burnt. So I went back there. I'll show you some of. You may see that I'm smart. Yes.
I am in severe pain. I can't do this anymore. If anything happens to me.
So I would like to add that I went on their website and I saw that they have the Cynosaur or Kinosaur laser machine. So in case you're wondering what machine this is, it's called the sinus or sinus or laser?
So I decided that there is no way this pain that I'm feeling is the same pain that white people feel when they're doing this treatment, because I know girls that go for laser hair removal, they feel something. There is some level of pain there, but not to this extent that I'm feeling. So, and also the fact that the people that are doing this laser on me also are oblivious. They have no clue on, you know, they're not expert on dark skin either. They're equally surprised why I'm feeling pain. That they think I'm just a pussy. Then I went online to do some research to see why, if actually laser hair is more painful on dark skin in comparison to white skin. And here's what I found on the internet by a doctor, a medical practitioner, saying that in fact it's more painful on black people compared ethnic people or dark skin compared to lighter skin people. So I am not entirely opposed to this. Gave me some relief.
Dark skin hair removal is very tricky. You really have to have the right laser for them. To do laser hair removal is very simple, but you still want to have experienced practitioners doing the treatment so you don't cause temporary hyperpigmentation or temporary pigmentation on the skin. There's always concern with darker skin patients in regards to hyperpigmentation. But if you're using the right lasers,
you can see the hair burning. Yay!
Then you don't have to worry about it, because that's using the right equipment for the right skin type. That's the important thing. Well, YAG laser is the perfect laser for dark skin hair removal because it's colorblind. It doesn't care what color skin you have on the surface because it goes deep into the dermal layer, so it can destroy the hair follicle in that layer of the skin.
All right, we're done.
So there's less chance of causing any pigmentation. You just have to be sure that patient has good numbing, because it does hurt a little bit more than treating lighter skin color patients. Because it does hurt a little bit more than treating lighter skin color patients. The amazing part about laser hair removal is that, especially on areas like underarm, bikini, legs, usually about 5 treatments, maybe 7 if you're hairy, to get rid of it, I would say 95% of your hair permanently. Now, occasionally your body will generate a few hair here and there, so once a year you may have to come in for maintenance treatment. People say, wow, it's a luxury to have hair removal. To me, as a woman, I think it's necessity. Every morning to have not to shave my underarm, bikini, my legs, it saved me so much time in the shower. So I love it that I don't have to shave, and it's been 17 years since the last time I shaved anywhere. But a lot of people actually have ingrown problems, hair follicle folliculitis, we call them, or people who have curly hair ingrowing into their skin, causing acne-like lesions, very painful.
So I got a new face.
And patients often will have razor burn issues, causing your skin to have bad rashes from the razors. So hair removal definitely is not luxury, but necessity.
So if anyone, another thing is, if anyone wants to do laser hair removal on black skin, I'm talking about, you should do your research. What is their machine? Apparently, according to what is that, a YAG machine is the best one on dark skin because it doesn't, it bypasses the skin and just targets only the hair follicle. So that will mean that you will, you're not burning the skin and the hair at the same time. But I have to say that this place that I go to now, I've been there 3 times and I have seen improvement on my hair growth, or I would say reduction on the hair growth, which is what I want. So in that regard, it's working. It's the pain level it's extreme when it comes to black skin. And I will the journey, I'm still searching for a place where they can help me, because I still cannot do my bikini area because the pain is too much. And I believe it's because my underarm is lighter than my bikini area, so it's like 2 shades darker compared to my underarm, which is why it's probably more painful down there than it is here. That's why I can still handle some of the pain here, but almost nothing down in my bikini area. So if anyone knows of a hack or a place where they can help a black skin in Malta, I know it's a long shot, but I'm still looking. Yeah, I'm still looking for it, because I'm only able to do just here right now and not down there. So much information, but you know, I need help a sister out. Yeah, so, but another thing that interests me, what I would like to know also, is what about when it's a pale skin, for example blonde? Will they just not feel anything? Will laser not work on them? So yeah, that's another curiosity of mine. If there is dark skin where laser works, like it kills the hair follicle because it's dark, but also burns the skin because it's dark. And then there's the perfect one where it has the light skin but dark hair. But what about the light skin and light hair ones? Yeah, you know what the question is. So thank you guys for watching, and speak to you